So you're on vacation, but are you really on vacation because you're thinking about your business back home? You're stressed, you're preoccupied, and you really can't just let go of what's going on at your business while you're supposed to be on vacation, right? So the real question is this: when was the last time you took an actual vacation where you were able to step away from your business without worrying about the entire thing falling apart while you were gone? So if you're like most business owners, you feel risky when you step away, right? Because what if clients reach out? What if a project stalls? What if something else blows up or there's a critical problem when you're relaxing on the beach with your Mai Tai? So let's talk about a few ways that you can actually plan for this vacation. Yes, really plan for it so that your business keeps thriving and you're not panicking, you're not having surprises, and it's just smooth sailing. Let's face it, as entrepreneurs, we're wired to hustle, and disconnecting from our business seems and feels like a massive risk, like a ticking time bomb is about to go off. And sometimes it can feel like there's just no time for more planning to get on top of the mountain of work that has to be done, right? But here's the secret most entrepreneurs don't realize. The upfront effort to actually plan your absence isn't work. It's the most important work that you'll do to actually free yourself, because without it, you're literally gambling with your time, your peace of mind, and your health of the business. So the biggest mistake that I see is people waiting too long to prepare. You'll want to start at least a month ahead. And it's not just about blocking calendar dates, but it's about mapping out the needs to know who, what, when, and how things are going to be handled in what order. So it's simple. Grab your schedule, look at your weekly flow, and identify all the people that your business touches: the clients, the contracts, the vendors, even the employees that are working in the business. And ask yourself a couple of questions. Who's going to be affected when I'm gone? What questions will they have? And who will they turn to when they have questions themselves? Jot all of it down, right? Because this becomes your vacation blueprint. Now you might be thinking, okay, how do I keep everybody in the loop so that nothing explodes when I'm gone? Which is ironic because this brings up the next step. So communication here is your superpower. Don't just assume that everybody knows what's going on a day-to-day basis. You literally have to spell it out for everybody everywhere you can. Tell your clients during meetings, add notes at the end of your emails, update vacation reminders in the emails themselves, update your voicemail, and give a friendly heads up that you're out. Set an out of office reply on your email and actually who else to contact in your absence. Ultimately, what this does is this pre-plans in advance, and it shows people that you're planning to be out of the office and you're not just avoiding them at any time that they can't get a hold of you, including your staff, because the more visible that the notifications are, the better. This sets expectations and prevents anyone from feeling abandoned or confused. Being proactive with this gets you in the know and plans this in advance so that other people, whether it's clients or staff or employees, don't just think that you're abandoning them and you're not contacting them back. They actually know that you're out of the office. It's important here, before you pack your bags, to tie up all the loose ends. You're probably like, what are they? It's making a checklist of all your ongoing projects, client work, vendor obligations, and giving yourself at least a couple of days before your departure to finish as much as possible so you're not rushing. But you also have to be realistic as well. Don't be too hard on yourself. Stuff happens last minute, so plan for that as well. Make notes about the status of projects, who's handling what, and the needs, all of the needs, and who needs to get attention at those times when you return. Because that way you can come back and you can pick right up right where you left off without usual chaos. So here's the truth. When you do things right, this doesn't just become a break. Vacation actually becomes a reset, a powerful reset that makes you a better entrepreneur, because you're getting out of the business, you're taking a 50,000-foot view of the business and actually getting to brainstorm without working in the business. You'll start working on the business. And that's vitally important because the business runs smoothly without you micromanaging it. And it gives you a little bit of a test to pull away and see that it still operates effectively. And what about your teams, your vendors, and all your clients? Well, guess what? They're going to respect you more because of the professionalism and the communication that you showed in advance, that you planned, and that you're able to step away, and more importantly, that you entrust them to do the job that you hired them for while you communicated everything effectively to them. So if you've been putting off that vacation because you're afraid that your business can't survive without you, it definitely can. You just need a plan. Ironic enough, because you could start now, Maybe you could take a vacation in the next 30 days. But if you start now planning it, that's the first step to plan early, communicate early, and wrap things up in a smart fashion, right? Your future self, your business ultimately will thank you, including the staff, the employees, the clients, everybody else, because maybe you have some stress that's built up. You just need to let it go. And ultimately, this vacation is a reset and it will help you be a better leader.